everyone. This is Sydney, and this is my haul for October of 2023. First of all, I'm going to be starting with the series that I picked up that were new releases this month. So, I am going to start with Kodansha. First of all, this is a series my partner picked up that I'm reading, Super Morningstar, Volume 1. Then we have Rent a Girlfriend, Volume 21. Next is a debut, Nina the Starry Bride, Volume 1. A lot of people were looking forward to that one. Next we have Twilight Out of Focus, Volume 3. I don't know how many volumes this is going to be. I think maybe 4, but I'm not certain. Next we have Wisteria Wand and Sword, Volume 6. Then we have Witch Hat Atelier, Volume 11. And lastly from Kodansha, we have Witch Hat Atelier Kitchen, Volume 1. First volume of a new spinoff in the Witch Hat Atelier universe. The first Witch Hat Atelier spinoff we've gotten over here. Then we have one volume from One Piece Books, which is Usotoki Rhetoric, Volume 4. We have two manga from Ablaze, which I don't think I have had any of their series before. So first of all, we have Centaurs. This is from the creator of Our Torsos Align, I believe. Yes, Ryo Sumiyoshi. And then we have Savage Garden Volume 1, debut volume of a manhwa that I know went through a lot of delays coming over to the States. Next, I'm going to cover the Square Enix and the Dark Horse and Udon releases, which not that many, as I'm sure you can guess. First of all, we have Cat Plus Gamer, Volume 3. Then we have, that was the only Dark Horse. Then we have Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Volume 2. This is the only Udon. Next we have the debut volume of Ice Guy and Cool Girl, which the anime had a better title of Ice Guy and his cool female colleague or co-worker. I don't remember exactly, but not a fan of Ice Guy and the Cool Girl. Regardless, cute series. Then we have Soul Eater Volume 12 in the hardcover edition. Next, I'm going to be going over the 7 Seas releases. So I'm going to start with the oversized 7 Seas. First of all, we have the penultimate volume of The Dragon King's Imperial Wrath, the rat princess of the... falling in love with the bookish princess of the Rat Clan. I knew I was messing that title up. Then we have Gap Papa, Volume 3. And then we have Polar Bear Cafe, Volume 3. Lastly, from the oversized 7 Seas, we have a debut volume of a new manhwa, Stepmother's Marchen. And then we get into the standard size 7 Seas releases, starting with Cinderella Closet, Volume 3. Then we have the villainess who has been killed 108 times. She remembers everything. Debut volume of another villainess series. Then we have Night of the Living Cat, Volume 3, which should have been localized as Night of the Living Cat, but they didn't have the courage to do so. And then we have Momo Blood Taker, Volume 6. And I believe this is the last 7 Seas, Kageki Shoujo, Volume 10. And then after 7 Seas, we're going to jump into the Yen Press stack. So first of all, from Yen Press, we are going to make sure I get this right. So for Yen Press, I'm wanting to start with the oversized volumes and then work into the standard trim sizes. So we have the debut volume of Bochi the Rock, Volume 1, Another pickup of my partner's that I'm going to be reading as well because I did enjoy the anime. A lot of people seem to. Then we have Coffee Moon Volume 4. Kowloon Generic Romance Volume 5. Minato's Laundromat, the first volume in this series that just came out. Next is The Summer Hikaru Died, Volume 2. Lastly, for the oversized yen presses, we have Tokyo Babylon. I believe this was, I don't know if this has come to the West before or not, but this was a new edition that they started doing in Japan that they brought over here, to my knowledge. Then we'll talk about the yen press standard sizes. So first of all, we have Dark History of the Reincarnated Villainess, Volume 8. Then The Do-Over Damsel Conquers the Dragon Emperor, the debut volume, Volume 1. I believe this is actually a shonen when I was expecting it to be a shoujo, but we'll see how I feel about it. Then we have The Princess of Convenient Plot Devices, Volume 3. We have a lot of villainesses this time around. And lastly, for Yen Press, we have Shy Volume 4. And now for between this and the monstrosity that is going to be... Actually, Viz isn't that bad. It's only bad for the older releases. So, for Viz, we have one release from Kuma and one release from Tokyo Pop. From Kuma, we have from Eiji and Shido from Zeros to Heroes. And then we have a volume 3 of If My Favorite Pop Idol Made It to the Budokan, I Would Die. And now we get into the Viz releases, starting with the Viz Sigs. First of all, we have Betwixt, which is a horror manga anthology. The cover drawn by Junji Ito. One half is Japanese creators, the other half is English creators. Then we have another Junji Ito release, Mimi's Tales of Terror. Appropriate that for October I get two of the Junji Ito books. Then we have Boys Abyss, Volume 3, I believe. I think that's 3. It's a little hard to make out on the spine. Yeah, it's 3. And then we have one Sublime and 2 Shonen Sunday. So for the Sublime, this was actually supposed to be with the Legacy, or the older releases, but it slipped in here, so I'll mention it here. 10 Count Volume 6, which completed the section, or completed my collection of the series. Then for Shonen Sunday, we have Komi Can't Communicate, Volume 27. And we have Frieren, Volume 9. And next, I will talk about the Shonen Jump series, starting with Akane Banashi, Volume 2. Then we have Dandadan, Volume 5. Next is Mission Yozakura Family, Volume 7. My Hero Academia Team Up Missions, Volume 4. One Piece, Volume 104. And lastly, for Shonen Jump imprint, we have Spy Family, Volume 10. And then we have 3 more volumes that came out this month for Viz, which is All Shoujo Beat. We have the final volume of My Love Mix-Up, Volume 9. We have Rainbow Days, Volume 6. And lastly, we have Tamon's B-Side, Volume 1, the debut volume of this series. Let's see. Before I get into my old releases, or my pickups from this month that didn't come out this month, I'm going to talk about my partner's pickups, since he didn't have too much he bought this month. First of all, we have 3 volumes of What Did You Eat Yesterday, volumes 9, 10, and 11. And these 3 have caught him up to the series, so he can finally read all the way through it. Did I say 9, 10, 11? I grabbed 9, 11, and 12. I'm not sure if those are the right ones or not. Let's pretend that they are. Then we have Even Dogs Go to Another World, Reincarnated, or Life in Another World with My Beloved Hound, Volume 2. Next we have a one-shot, Dark Water. I believe this is based on a horror movie. Then we have the final volume of The Omnibus of Doubt, Volume 2. Next is the final volume of From the Red Fog, Volume 5. Then we have Zombie-Lone, Volume 4. And lastly, Kaiju number 8, Volume 8. Lastly, I'm going to be talking about the books that I picked up this month that were not new releases, stuff that came out a while ago or not that long ago that I'm just trying to get caught up on. So, first of all, I'm going to start with Kodansha. For Kodansha, I have volumes 9 and 11 of Living Room Matsunaga-san, which catches me up and finishes the series. Only read 1 volume of this. I still need to read the rest of them once I actually get some time. Then we have Tokyo Tarareba Girls, volumes 2 through 6. This is from the creator of Princess Jellyfish. Not a lot of filler dialogue I can say while I am trying to show these through. Only read Princess Jellyfish. I have no idea if I'm going to like Tokyo Tarareba Girls. And I've only read 1 volume of Princess Jellyfish, too. Volume 6 here. Then next we have 2 releases from Dark Horse. And it looks like after that, everything else is Viz. So we have Gate 7, volumes 3 and 4, which unfortunately is on indefinite hiatus / got canceled. So it's only going to be 4 volumes long. I wanted to collect it anyways because it's clamped, and I want to try and get as many clamped as I can. Next we have Love Me, Love Me Not, volume 8 by Io Sakisaka. This catches me up and finishes the series for me. Next we have Daytime Shooting Star, which is by the creator of In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, Mika Yamamori. I do love that series, so I want to check this one out too. So we've got volumes 7, 9, 10, and 11. So here's 7. Oh, that was 9 actually. This is 7. Pardon me. A little hard to tell when the numbers are faint on the spine like that. Then we have 10, and then we have 11. Getting close to finishing this series. I am excited to read it when I finally do. Let's see. Then we have 1 volume of Ao Haruride by another series by Io Sakisaka. This is volume 3, I believe. Yes. Next we have volumes 2 through 4 of Bloody Mary. Don't know much about the series. I just thought the premise sounded interesting and I wanted to check it out. And no one can stop me from making decisions about my money. Next we have where most of the haul came from this month, which is a lot of volumes of Golden Kamuy. I'm going to just start in reverse order. We've got volume 20, volume 19, volume 18, volume 17, volume 16, volume, oh no, volume 15, volume 14, trying to keep this out of frame, volume 13, Volume 12, Volume 11, Volume 10, Volume 9. This is getting very annoying, I'm sure. Volume 8, Volume 7, Volume 6. We didn't get Volume 5. We got Volume 4. And lastly, for this haul, we have Volume 3 of Golden Kamuy. I got a lot this month. I'm expecting November is going to be full of a lot of purchases as well, because I see a lot of new releases coming out that month. And I am filming this midway through November, and I haven't gotten an extremely heavy amount of stuff yet, but I've gotten a decent amount. I got an okay haul this last time I went out. But anyways, I'll save that for next month. I will come back and see everybody in my reading log that I'm going to hopefully upload later this month. So, have a good one. I'll see y'all later.